Just delete that last comment from CV Pokemon. Ban him, actually, don't delete it, ban him. Ban the bot.
Give me a second, because I'm running on a second computer, just loading up mod view.
I'm not having any AI overtaking Terminator, T3000, whatever, Arnold Schwarzenegger's turning up in my stream, buddy. No Cylons are gonna revolt on their masters on my watch. That's right, I'll do it.
Hey.
Just, I haven't set my phone up to, oh, thank you. I just haven't set my phone up, actually, for the mod stuff to come up. Alright, yeah, TMR's the last thing I've got to do. Oh, I'll tabbed out just to do it, and you bit me to it, and now my steering wheel's gone all stiff again. There we go, that's better. That's the reason why the sound disappears, people. You know, I've just stopped tabbed out of the game. I'm farming some. I suppose I could go window mode, but could end up with them problems when I go to do something on the mouse and the screen because the mouse goes all the way across, ending the stream or something. Oh, of course that's hay. I knew that was hay. Why did I grab that one for? At least I'm getting...
We do not own a sprayer yet, right?
I thought you went and bought sprayers. Actually, we do own sprayers. Go up and have a look. Are you at the booth?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure we do own sprayers.
We have weeders, but we don't own a sprayer yet.
Oh, okay, well, that's another thing we've got to buy.
Do we get a self-propelled one? Or...
Oh, we'll just get the same as... Oh, okay. That's a good point. Now I know where it is. I bought one for me a farm. Get the same as the one I've got on my farm would be the best. Aussie! What's wrong? Not much really. I mean, they're very upstanding ads, aren't they?
No.
Something like the
Bada
marketing
boom.
being a bit stiff.
Alright, let's not get too non-PG. Why are you being difficult with the tip trigger again? There it is. How are you, Aussie? You all good, bud? Okay, the last but not least, I just got to empty out the I'll clean them actually. Actually, oh yeah, I do have a spare trailer to clean it out. I should have done that. Well, I forgot about it, but I should have done that before I grabbed the TMR. Oh, that's right. You haven't seen it yet, eh? Because you asked me the other day which one it is. Where we moved to, which I gave you the answer because we'd already moved. Right. I'll go hook this back up. Yeah, I was thinking we use because that way we can use multiple employees, you know, because we've got a better chance of having a big fleet if we have the sprayer type ones that I've got on my farm, which is the actually it's the same as the one, I think, the Stevie one though, but the same as we had at the other map before we sold them and went with the weeders.
One.
Mm-hmm. With the front tank. The Coon one.
Okay, buying that.
Delta's 2 and the front tank of PF 1500.
Yeah. Grab 2 of them, but just remember we won't be able to get them out of there until 8 o'clock.
I know.
Which is funny because I'm pretty sure I posted a screenshot of those 2 very recently. Someone was asking Mike about his front tanks on his green tractor, and I was like, oh, I'm pretty sure it's a herbicide tank or fertilizer.
Recently, as in last night, wasn't it?
Hmm. Less than 24 hours ago.
Excuse you. Oh, again, open the cover up there. Good one. I miss the old Lely Geno thing.
The little Roomba.
Yeah, the little robot thing that used to clean everything up for you. Because the best thing is you could get your cosplay to do it. You didn't never have to worry about a cosplay, but just continue doing it. I was actually really disappointed when that wasn't part of this 19. And I've totally forgotten about it until now. But when it first came out, I was really disappointed that they didn't add that in.
Even more weird, nobody's made a copy of it. Like a lizard, you know, Josh.
I just hope they bring it back for the next one. Or someone actually does a mod for it. Because that thing was handy. I mean, I did get around it with 19 because I found a mod, a really good mod. I mean, there's a couple out there, but it was the best one I found. Where, I'm trying to think, the Animals Keeper. Yeah, Animals Keeper is the name of the mod. And what I liked about it is that it would fill your pens up with straw if they need it, water, and also keep them clean. But you had the option on each one whether they will do it or not. So you could turn feed straw off and still keep it to yourself, and water off and do it yourself, or anything like that. But the other bonus is it'll charge you for every animal, and you had the option. The lowest option was $5 per animal, which I thought was good because it's like hiring someone to come in and do it for you. And there's another mod on there that came out recently, but I haven't had the opportunity to try out, and that's called Contractors or something like that, and you can actually pay for people. You just go in, tell a person to do a certain field, and you get charged for it, which is also really, really good. They don't do anything, it's not like an AI where you get to see people work it. It's just contractors come in, the field gets done, it's done for you, like ploughed or something like that. It didn't do a whole lot things. I don't think there was a few things it didn't do. I can't remember which one what it was, but yeah, they'll charge you. So, and it depended on the size of the field, how much they'll charge you, and depend on the job, which is a good little thing because for me, I think so personally, because like I said, farmers have workers, and it's good to have those type of things where you can get done easy. You don't have to deal with these slack AI on giants, especially with certain non-square fields that it always has problems with, and still get charged for it. Right, I'm pretty sure I'm done and I can head to work now. Oh, my sheep need water, and then I'm all good.
I think the one that threw me off was the fact that conveyor belts don't work unless you actually are sitting in them. Whereas back in FS19, you could fire it up and just let it go. So it was a cheap way of doing animal cleaning, was just have it pick up the straw or hay or whatever, and yeah, dump it in the trailer. But yeah, 19, you can't do that anymore. I'm like, it's annoying.
Since when?
The block. Well, you can use the block method to, just pour something like wood chips or an invalid fill type on the ground in front of the feeding area, and that gives you 100% cleanliness.
Maybe I haven't used them. No, I have used them in 19. I used Stevie ones because they work faster, but as far as I remember, you have to be in them to maneuver them, and then you can turn it on and jump out and it will work.
Yeah,
You don't have to be in it.
Turn them on once and then they work alone.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, for 17, that is true. So back with...
No, for 19
No,
as well.
for 19, yeah.
No, not for 19. I've tested this because I was like, okay, so just blocking... Because I actually had this on my YouTube, comparing conveyor belt saving food versus blocking with wood chips. And so the cleanliness was 100% for both pens, but the food that was supposed to be dropped gets deleted, whereas the conveyor would pick up off the feed area and feed it back into the trailer. But you have to be sitting in the conveyor belt to pick up off the ground. The overloader worked automatically, but the one that picks up off the surface, you have to be sitting in it.
That's not what I have learned. You can, once you attach it to a bigger belt, you can turn it on once, and as long as you stay in the game, it stayed on, for me at least. I drove away with a trailer to sell silage, for example, came back and it started loading again right away without me having to jump in again.
Which might be where I've gone wrong, because I am fairly certain I didn't have them attached to each other. I know you can do that, but for the sake of the testing of the whole picking up versus blocking, I did not have them attached to each other, so I could be wrong there. I'll have to test it now. Well, test it later.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, that was one of the things that did bug me, is because I'm pretty sure in FS17, even if it was just the basic little surface belt, you could start it up and just let it go, and that was it. Whereas 19, you had to be sitting in it for it to overload.
Might have been
So
mute
that
when I
was-
said what I said.
Most likely, yeah.
I said with the Stevie one because I was just remembering, because we did a lot of silage with Duck Sawley's first map with Ravenport, the multiplayer one. Me and him did a heck of a lot of silage, and I'm just thinking I used the Stevie one because I was thinking the Lizard one, it worked fine. But then I realised that we used the Stevie one, the Grime, the SL8022, because the Stevie one will pick up off the ground with that one, where the standard one doesn't. And that one, I didn't need to be in it to make it go.
Yeah, because the Stevie one, overloads from the ground automatically, whereas as you're seeing, you need I call it the surface belt, but the shovel, if you want.
And has decided to shut itself off. A brand new power supply. So third time it's happened to me now. I'm just getting the game back up and running. Hopefully it hasn't done what it did last time and reset all my settings. I hope you're all there. And once again, I apologise, but apply. And it's only recently just started doing it. I'll have to have a look, I suppose. But yeah. No, it wouldn't be overheating. No way it should be overheating. Well, it's not under like huge load. Yeah, I'm just wondering if there's something actually wrong with the PSU I've got. Or something, but I'll have to pull it apart and have a good look at it later on, I suppose. But let me just bring everything back up, and I will keep an eye on the temperature. in the core voltages. And quickly check to see if my settings are okay. Luckily, I think I saved it just before that happened. I had a feeling it was my wheel because last time I moved my wheel and it did that. That's twice now where my wheel's been stationary. Let me just turn the Discord back on.
I was going to say, it's the brake pedal, that's what it is.
I don't know. It's not good. I even looked in the event viewer to see if it'd give me any indication, but no. Yeah, no, fortunately I'll make sure that doesn't happen, Aussie. All right, back in. Let's just see if it picks up your guys' feeds. I've got one.
I was going to say mine should be active, but it's not. I'm actually looking at the thing and it's showing 0 viewers.
What is?
Because when the screen share thing I do, it shows how many people are currently watching the screen share, and it's showing as 0.
Yeah, I think I've got Smudo's feed. Might need another link to yours.
Checking through your OBS settings, mine should be ending in Foxtrot Whiskey November.
Hang on, I've got to have a look. I've got to alt tab out again. Move everything out of the way. Patrio. Oh, I see why. Desktop audio needs to be on as well. Let's just see if it picks it up. No, I don't think so, because it looks like it's reset OBS to the settings just in between getting your link and this link, and I might be able to actually go and get the old link again.
I'll re-DM it just to be sure.
Oh, I've grabbed the other link. I'll just check it with this. If it's the same link, it should work. Let me just do this. Do that. Yeah, it's different to the one that's currently in there at the moment. And there we go. Up and running on that one. Let's transition that screen over. Let's get rid of that. And let's hope that doesn't happen again and I can actually figure out why it's doing that. Yeah. Why it's just started doing that is interesting. Right, let's see what happened where we are. 6 in the morning. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we just lost like 2 minutes.
Let me just tab. How come I can't tab? Oh, I probably know why I can't tab. I'm tabbing to your farm. Am I a contractor for you still? I must be, because I'm in my farm. Join farm. This will work better. Oh, so it was just before I left my house. Right. Head back down. Oh, the steering wheel's hard again. Got to Alt Tab and Alt out and back in, and the steering wheel's hard again, and that'll be because, oh no, this could stuff things up too. Oh, let me just see. Let me just see. Well, yeah, G-Hub. Let me guess, you're trying to connecting to steering wheel. Actually, it won't, because I won't be disconnecting the steering wheel. I'll just shut down to G-Hub and relaunch G-Hub, and that should hopefully fix that issue as it normally does. And it has. The next thing now is that that's better. Right, we're off. Oh, the stupid transmission thing as well. I don't know why it doesn't save your setting. Oh, transmission. Oh, there we go. Right. Okay, so let me get back to work and when we can get back into it. So yeah, fun and games. Always something in the stream this year, isn't it? Always something. I'm guessing I'm just going to have to pull apart the PC later on and just recheck everything.
Mr. Patrio, if you could read field 121. Hello?
Hey, true.
Bud?
He disappeared.
Ah, maybe he stepped away for some fresh air.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Mr. JJ, you will please transport from Nitzley stores to Blacker Hall stores.
Transport, yep. Will do, sir. Will do. Yeah, but so far, I mean, yeah, I'll keep an eye on it, but it doesn't look like that much of an issue as far as heat's going. My CPU's at 45 degrees Celsius.
Mm.
The only thing is with this new video card, I used to get the video card temperatures and the motherboard temperature. Oh, I get the motherboard, but I used to get the video card temperatures as well, but it doesn't with this other card, which is really weird because it's Asus software, and even though it's a Republic of Gamers video card, that's still Asus.
Mm.
In fact, I think my other one was an Asus as well.
I need to bring the corn into the ground in the next few days for my pigs. Tis the time.
I've snuck off AFK. Yeah, we gathered that. Oh, while I snuck off. Immersion broken sockets aren't UK standard. Hashtag unplayable. I'm lost on what you mean. Does have to wait for you to come back. Where do we keep the other auto-load trailer for the pallets?
That is next to the AOE.
Oh, there it is there. Next to the lean-to.
Oh, you mean for the transporting jobs? That's next to the lead-to, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I thought I was sort of clear when I said the one we use for transporting, but sorry. That was mean. So I'm going from the top right to the middle.
Pretty
Top
much,
middle, yeah. Let's go.
You can attach Nitzley stores to the autodrive network if you are up there anyway.
Yeah.
Because we have only a few transporting jobs. One weeding job, one spraying job, and the last fertilizing job I am doing right now. So, yeah. And when I check the map, most of the fields that have a crop in it are fully fertilized by now, most of them.
Okay. I got what you mean now, Patrio. Rightio. Yeah, because we're in England, different type of soccers than we have here. Right, well, yeah, the weird thing is the 3 times that this has happened, actually, I could blame the power, but it's happened only on Farming Simulator.
Okay. I mean, it would not surprise me. We have so many issues with this map in the
In the short time we've been on it, yeah. But what would
get the memory usage to a dangerous level for consoles?
Yeah, you'll always get that every time you do a course, because it doesn't stop. I can tell you that. Every time you do a course on a big field, if it was a real tiny field, you won't get it. But on the big fields, you'll get that, and it's just a warning designed for people playing on consoles like PlayStations and Xboxes, not for PC. Tell you what, now I've come back in here, the graphic quality's better. Oh, really weird. I wonder what it is. But I will actually pull it apart, but I don't know. My other theory was the USB connection of my wheel. But saying that, I mean, it wasn't moving or anything like that, you know? That it just stopped. And that's the second time in the stream it stopped, I think, isn't it? And the last time was just after I was doing the auto load courses. But I might pull it apart and have a look just to be on the safe side. And but yeah, if it was the wheel, you'd think since I play the same amount, I'm assuming, oh, one of them's upside down. Doing the ATS and ETS, you'd think it would happen then. What am I doing? I'm bringing that up. I'm bringing that down. And then I'm doing that. Yep, there we go. That's the one. I think this other one that's upside down on the map here, stuck in ground. I might not be able to do this delivery unless this picks it up. It's not going to pick it up. Oh, that did. Yeah. Right, I'll deliver this off. At the moment, I can tell you, I don't think it's a heating issue because, yeah, it's just the CPU steady on 46 degrees Celsius. I wonder if it's to do with the software I use to overclock my GPU though, because I'm using new software for that. And it overclocks it a lot more than the old one did. But, I mean, I play more taxing games than this. That's the thing. Well, saying that, I'm not having a 60 FPS frame rate here. I'm having lower than that, but...
FS is not exactly a graphically taxing game, but I think it's more CPU intensive.
Yeah, which wouldn't... It's definitely not doing much to my CPU. Right. I've got to go onto the motorway, I think. Yeah, I do. No traffic. And take the first turn off. Watch out for trucks. Turn off here. So yeah, so if I disappear again, haha, we know why. Because something wrong. Apart from me.
Patrio,
That's a
could you
given.
do the weeding on 121.
Roger that.
Alright, now is this the one that goes over the, it's the corner end, isn't it? It wasn't inside, it was corner. Right there. See, now it's bugging me, it's in the back of my mind, this. What were you going to say?
I was going to say, I'm guessing the weeders are up in the sheds where they belong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Up where they belong. Where the mountains high, and the eagle fly.
Could you speed up time till 8? So I can get the sprayers out?
Oh, that's the second one. Yeah, I could do.
That'd be mighty nice.
I didn't say I was going to, I just said I could do.
Yeah, that's why I said it. That'd be mighty nice. Your next transporting job from the main store to Jutin's store.
From the main store to the... I can see the red dot. Where's the yellow dot?
The yellow
Main
dot
store.
is below field 3.
Oh, from there, okay. I'm trying to look for that and keep an eye on the time so it hits 8 o'clock. Yeah. I think it's the last time we'll do this because we're missing out on time, work time here. Speeding it up.
Stop. Well, yeah, but we don't have...
Don't have that much, I suppose, yeah.
we don't
Point
have that many
taken.
contracts.
Point taken.
I mean, I have the contract you're doing now plus 2 more. 1 job for Patrio weeding and 1 for me spraying, and that's it. That's it. And not any more pop up. I hope that once the grass finishes growing, we don't get that problem anymore.
See, that's what I wanted to check before and I've forgotten after my computer rudely shut down without asking me. Kids, huh? Checking the state of the growth of my grass and stuff.
The grass is on the first ready stage, on the light yellow one. So if we wanted to, since my fields will be getting corn planted in it as soon as the ground temperature hits